Third match of the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready, and I told you lot last night I missed an all-timer. Well, I'm saying all-timer. It's an all-timer in the standards of this World Cup, but it's only the second game of the World Cup. So yeah, it was better than the opening game. We missed a great game, and I'm hoping that tonight we will get two good games. Otherwise, I'm not doing any more watch-alongs. Canada versus Bosnia. Come on, Bosnia. I'm wearing blue because I'm supporting Bosnia, guys, if you guys didn't know. Big up to everyone locked in. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. It's 3 a.m. Where are you? At 3 a.m. That must be somewhere in Asia, maybe? Or it's not even, it wouldn't even be the Middle East, because the Middle East is 3 hours behind us. So if you're about nearly 5 hours behind us, it must be somewhere in Far East Asia. Big up to everyone locked in. Like I said, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. It's a big one because Bosnia are back in the World Cup for the first time. I think they missed the last two World Cups. Canada, host nations, have only qualified for 3 World Cups. This is their third World Cup that they've qualified for, and they've never won a World Cup game. Imagine that. And today they're playing in Toronto. It's not the capital, but in my eyes, Toronto is the capital of Canada. They are playing in Toronto, hoping for a win. It will be an interesting one. I think this will actually be a good game because I think Canada got a decent team. I think Bosnia are going to be a very defensive team. So we'll see how it goes. Will you do Morocco versus Brazil? Yes, I will. I will do that tomorrow. I will do USA versus Paraguay later on. And I'll also do Qatar versus Switzerland before Morocco and Brazil. So we're really going in with the watch-alongs, man. We're trying to be consistent. We got 12 minutes to go until kickoff. But apparently Michael Bublé is performing in the opening ceremony. I'm not gonna lie, Michael Bublé is that the best? Is that the best that Canada got for us? Michael Bublé, I like him. He got one good song, but you're telling me you couldn't roll out Justin Bieber or Drake, or who's the other lady that's Canadian? I think is Celine Dion or something like that. You're telling me you couldn't roll out one of the big superstar performers that you've produced in the last couple of decades, that you're giving us Michael Bublé? He comes out with one Christmas song every year. That's how people remember him. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. I don't really care. It makes no difference to my life. Let's look at the lineups quickly. If you lot are wondering what is happening for the lineups, this is the lineups for each team. Canada, no Alphonso Davies starting. He's on the bench. He's not fit. Apparently, he's not fit, but he is on the bench. I'm very shocked to see he even managed to get fit enough to be in the squad, just because he's not been that good, in my opinion. Some familiar names. I think the thing that I like about the World Cup here is that it's always about finding players, like watching players that you never ever watch except for in the World Cup, because some of these guys I remember Tejan Buchanan. I first watched him in Qatar 2022. He was my standout team. He was my standout player that I wrote an article about for teams that went home in the group stages, but they had impressive players. He was the player that I wrote about, and here he is starting again. Jonathan David, I'm sure that's a player a lot of you guys will know, currently at Juventus. Hasn't had the best of seasons at Juventus, but he's had decent seasons in the French league when he's played for Lille. He leads the line. If I'm not wrong, that is Ismaila Kone. If I'm not wrong, that is the one that plays in the Italian league. Good young talent. We'll keep my eye on him. So there are definitely some names that I can see in the Canadian team that definitely stands out to me. The Weekend and Avril Lavigne. You're telling me they couldn't roll out one of them two as well? Instead, they're giving us Michael Bublé. Anyways. Bosnia, listen, I read a letter by Edin Dzeko today on the Players Tribune to the people of Bosnia, and honestly that made me want to rally behind Bosnia and support them for the rest of the World Cup. Leading up to the World Cup, they had one of the best stories, right? If you know the history of Bosnia, and just, you know, the players, what they had to say after qualifying. But I cannot believe Kolasinac is still playing. I mean, I was shocked when I saw him in the starting 11, and then I had to look him up, and I realized he's actually not that old. Number one, he's only 32, and number two, he's been playing at Atalanta. So it's not like he's that old of a player that it's wild for him to be in this kind of competition. I am shocked a little bit to see him starting. Now, the only other player, I'll be real, that I knew from Bosnia was the goalkeeper, Asmir Begovic, but he's not in the squad. So the three players that I know for Bosnia is Kolasinac, Begovic, he's not here, but he is also Bosnian. And then obviously Edin Dzeko, who I'm shocked has actually made another World Cup squad. He's not starting, but I can anticipate that he'll definitely probably be coming off the pitch. So that's what the starting 11 is looking like for this game. And the teams are in the tunnel. They're going to do that thing again, guys. They're going to do that thing again where everybody comes together. They're going to have everyone come together in the centre circle kind of area and basically sing the national anthems, which I find kind of interesting. Pjanic. Oh my God, how can I forget Pjanic? That is disgusting for me to not even mention Pjanic, honestly. But yeah, they're going to get everyone in the centre circle area, the entire squad, by the way. It's not just the starting 11, it's the entire 26-man squad that comes out there and they will basically sing the national anthem. I don't know what the Canadian national anthem is, nor do I know what the Bosnian national anthem is, but I'm rooting for Bosnia, which is why I'm wearing a dark blue shirt. I didn't have a Bosnia shirt, obviously, when I went through my wardrobe. So I was like, what's the best I got? The best I got is a dark blue shirt. And you know who's on the back? I don't even want to show you guys who's on the back of this shirt because it's actually embarrassing. I can't wear it in public anymore. But the teams are in the tunnel ready to come out. I don't know how I feel about this game. I can't lie. I don't know how I feel about this game in terms of predictions because in one part, I'm predicting that it could be like a 1-1. But then I'm thinking Canada could win, but I can't predict Canada to win. They haven't won a World Cup game ever. I want Bosnia to win. I can imagine them just trying to do low block counter. But World Cup is not for tactics, not this stage of the competition. Yeah, you lot are right. It's Sancho. Sancho is on the back of my shirt. I don't know what possessed me to get Sancho on the back of this shirt. This stadium is beautiful. Wow. This is a cute stadium. It's not beautiful. It's not like the stadium that we were watching yesterday with Mexico's game. But this is a nice stadium. I'll give Canadians that. It's given like college sports. This stadium. It's giving college sports. But I'm going for a Bosnia win. That's what I want to see. I want to see a Bosnia win. Who else is in Canada's group? Qatar and Switzerland, who play tomorrow. So that's the other two teams. Anyone can really come out of this group. I think it will definitely be Switzerland and then someone else. That's gonna be whoever comes out. Who they got singing? Who is that singing the national anthems? I can't even see. My eyesight's so bad. Look at this. The stadium is crammed. There's a lot of people in the stadium. I really want Canada and Mexico to do well, but for the US to get slapped silly, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Today, no offense, guys, to my Americans, man, but we're going to be hate watching like a hate watch has never been hate watched before. Because if I'm staying up to watch a football game at that time of the night, best believe I'm hating. Here you go. You got everyone coming out. All 26 players. It's jokes. They should literally tell them to take off their tracksuits and they got to come out in their full kit. That is so jokes. Please rise for the national anthem. Let's see what Bosnia's national anthem is saying. Even their national anthem sounds sad. Even their national anthem sounds sad, guys. I like national anthems that sound like this. What I don't like is national anthems that got too many words. I don't like that. The anthem sent Minna into depression. Honestly, it resonates with me. I don't know why. The national anthem resonates with me. Honestly, after reading Dzeko's letter to the Bosnian people, yeah, today, that made me so like emotionally overwhelmed. I thought, wow, okay, I have to support Bosnia then. I have to support Bosnia. Wow. Toronto got a population of 10,000 Bosnians. That's interesting. I forgot Canada's national anthem goes, "Oh, Canada." I used to laugh about it when I was in Canada. Why does this sound like the US national anthem? That guy don't know the lyrics. He's singing, but he's not singing the lyrics. He's singing something else. Is there bits of the anthem in French? This is a very interesting national anthem. Yeah, nah, fries bag. Nah, that's not nah. Bosnia get the dub for me on national anthems alone. Sounds like a Disney song. Yeah, it was given, Act 2 in a movie when it's, when in a rom-com when the couple break up and then the backing song. That's what it sounded like. But this is a nice stadium though. I'll give you that. It's definitely a nice stadium. What are we saying for predictions, guys? What are we saying for predictions? I just want a good game. Like, honestly, I'm saying I don't care what the result is. If Canada win, fair play to them because they've never won a World Cup game. But I would just like to see I just want to see a good game, an entertaining game at that. That's the most important thing. So yeah, I'll go 2-1. 2-1 Bosnia. I think both teams are capable of definitely scoring. So I'll say, yeah, 2-1. I want Bosnia to win. I don't think... The only people that are... To be honest, fries on my anthem is crazy work. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, man. Sorry. It's just... I just never actually heard it with the music background. I've only heard people sing it because I got Canadian relatives. One of my siblings lives in Canada. My sibling lives in Canada and they're supporting Canada and they're supporting England for the World Cup, which is crazy because you've only lived in Canada for 10 years. How are you supporting Canada? What are we saying, guys? You think there's going to be any stinkers for the officiating today? Because I still got a little bit of that South Africa game, Mexico game. The officiating was horrible. It didn't seem that bad in the South Korea game, though. So, a lot of you lot saying Bosnia. Jason saying 2-1 Canada. Let's go Canada, says Yusuf. For 3, Yusuf, who's scoring 7 goals in this game of the World Cup? You actually think there's going to be 7 goals? By the way, I like this graphic on BBC. I like this graphic on BBC with the lineups. That's actually kind of cool. 4-4-2, guys. This is the second time I've seen a team playing 4-4-2 in the World Cup. Maybe the two-man striker step is back. That's football heritage. Maybe we've been Buchanan. It's not okay. It's Buchanan, not Buchanan. Because there's a footballer in the women's league who, that's how you say her name. You say it with a ch, not the other way. So that's interesting. Oh, okay. So there's a kid playing for Bosnia that's been signed by Bayer Leverkusen. Interesting. Edin Dzeko on the bench. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm locked in, man. I'm ready. Come on, Bosnia. Please, just nothing boring. Honestly, that's my priorities right now for this. Because if this game is dead, I'm not doing a USA watch along. Buying close to 55 million deal for Nathaniel Brown. Can't lie, I don't know him. Nathaniel Brown, is that the fullback that plays in the German league, isn't it? 55 million is mad though, but again, it's just money is just non-existent nowadays in transfers. Money is just fake at this point. Yo, it's so packed. The crowd is actually packed. Did you guys see the crowd at the Did you guys see the crowd in the South Korea Czech Republic game? That was a bad crowd. They try to say it was practically max capacity in the stadium. We got a kickoff, by the way. They try to say it was max capacity in the stadium. It did not look like max capacity in the stadium. It's too much red, man. There's so much red. That stand that has no roof is peak if it rains. I think the weather's good in Canada for now. So I think they're safe. I'm trying to think what this stadium reminds me of. But it's like, I feel like it gives me rugby vibes. The stadium is giving me rugby vibes. Long throw. Oh, straight across the box. First corner. Guys, no, the red is hurting my eyes. Oh my God. The people didn't want to wear white. Like, Canadian fans didn't want to wear white. Come on. Oh, Canada. To be honest, I like Tim Hortons, so that gives me a reason to root for Canada. I like Tim Hortons. Christopher says, "Come on, Bosnia." I love a good underdog story. That's why I'm rooting for Bosnia. First corner. What the hell was that, man? Oh! Oh, keeper comes out. Keeper comes out straight away. I thought maybe Bosnia could be on the break. Kolasinac is crazy, man. I can't believe he's still balling at top level. Canada are underdogs as well. They are, to be honest. They are, that's true. Hat-trick hero, how you doing? How you doing? That Dzeko to the fans message, beautiful, amazing, honestly. I love the Players Tribune. It's probably one of my favourite concepts in football. I'm glad they brought it into football, by the way, because it used to be a thing in basketball for some time. I like Diogo Dalot's one. Bruno's one before the FA Cup final. Man like Jesse Marsh. I forgot he coaches Canada. Free kick. Cross. Edge of the box. Bam! Ooh! Blasts over. Blasts over. Okay. So far, I'm already more entertained in this game than I was in the other one. Does Dzeko go down as underrated? For his career, 100%. That guy, the career he's had. And I can't believe he's still playing. You know who goes down, his career goes down as underappreciated. Not underrated, but underappreciated. Giroud. Giroud goes down as that. First switch of the game. Tejan Buchanan, 1v1 against Kolasinac should be interesting. Top 3 World Cup, what do you mean? Just competitions? Why is he taking so long to play it? Cross? Back post? Nah. Intercepted. Guys, am I complaining too much, yeah? Or is there too much red in the crowd? Between the red on the pitch, the red on the side of the pitch, and then all the red in the crowd, it's going crazy. It's bright red, yeah. It's really a lot of red, man, honestly. Esteval, big up, big up. Giroud was the Nicolas Bento of France. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude, man. He was not the Nicolas Benoit of France. Giroud has had a seasoned career. The guy has won pretty much what... He won the World Cup. He's won most European trophies. He's won so much. Like, let me draw up his accolades on here, man. There's no way you're comparing him to flipping Nicolas Benoit. Look at this. He's won the league he's won the French league, by the way, with Montpellier. He's won 3 FA Cups, 3 Community Shields with Arsenal, a FA Cup with Chelsea, a Champions League and a Europa League with Chelsea. Won the Serie A, won the Open Cup with Los Angeles FC, and then he actually did not win the World Cup. He won the World Cup, in 2018. Finished runner-up as well, 2022. Euros runner-up. Bare accolades, individual accolades. Don't disrespect him, man. Don't disrespect him, man. Mina, you reckon Yamal will get Best Young Player award for the World Cup? He should do, if he plays most of the games. I don't know if he's fit for the first game, though. Although it's all right. Spain's opener is against Cape Verde, so I don't really fit. They should be able to beat Cape Verde without Yamal. Long pass for Jonathan David to chase. Imran, you're already saying this is like a preseason game. Brother, it's 5 minutes in. The South Korea game, though, I don't know if everyone watched it, but I watched it back this morning. But that was a good game. Mina, is that kit choice to coordinate with Bosnia? Yes, sir. It is. I don't have a Bosnia shirt. So it's either I wear this shirt or I wear a dark blue jumper. There isn't really any young players to watch out for this tournament, I feel. Do you think national teams have stopped taking risks on young players and taking them? Like Rio and Gamoa, if this was like 98 times or something, I think Rio and Gamoa would have got a call up. They would have given him a chance to be in the squad rather than just taking, seasoned pros. But to be honest, there's that kid, Mazza. But I don't think he's, 20-ish? He's early 20s? Where's Davies? He's on the bench. He's not fit enough. He's on the bench. Which player do you have your eye on this game? To be honest, the only player I'm really watching is Ismail Kone, playing in midfield for Canada. He's the only one that I'm really watching this game. I'm watching everyone, but I got my eye on him. Maino, if he will play, might get it. I think England have to get far for him to win young player. Because he's not going to get goals and assists. He's not going to stat pad. So he has to help England get far for him to win it, I think. Do you think this is the World Cup that Kylian Mbappe is going to break it? He's going to break the goal scoring record? It's crazy that he's still probably got like 2 World Cups in him at the least. England ain't getting far, round of 16 max. I think they could get quarters. Look at this. The ref is letting a lot slide. This is what I want to see. Not someone that blows the whistle for every bloody foul like we saw yesterday. Ball in behind. Kolasinac got that. Ooh, no, he doesn't. Ooh, Buchanan still got it. Kolasinac does got that. Come on, man, Buchanan. You don't know who Kolasinac is. Did you see the yesterday thousands of seats empty in both games? Yeah, did you see that FIFA said that there was 44,000 people when the stadium capacity apparently is like 45? I'm like, are you okay? That was not 44,000 people. But I have a feeling quite a few games are going to be like that. It's not going to be like, in the Qatar World Cup, yeah? And even, so the Qatar World Cup, because it was in Doha, like I went to Doha in the Christmas time and I went to a football game and I was so shocked at how easy it was to commute to the football game. And apparently during the World Cup, it was very easy for people to commute because they had these like trams. They had a tram system that you can go from stadium to stadium. So people would go watch a game at, lunchtime and then they would go watch the 6 p.m. game at another stadium because it's all in one city. But when you have World Cups that are all across, it's across 3 countries, it's expensive to travel across them places. It's expensive to travel across states in America. You're not going to get the crowds for the small games. You're not going to get the crowds. People want to watch the big games, Brazil, Argentina, England, France, Spain, those kind of games. But the fun, techie games like South Korea versus Czech, people are not going to want to go to it, unfortunately. They lied about the numbers. It was so obvious. Even now, they issued a statement saying how they don't base those numbers based on how many people are sat in their seat. They base it based on how many people scan tickets. But bear in mind, the people that scan tickets also include the production team, the journalists, media team. All of those people are counted as part of that head count, even though that they're not a seat, like they're not sitting down. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Long throw. We already seen a goal, by the way, from a long throw. So I think we might see a lot of that during the World Cup. Infantino and FIFA are running moves straight from his buddy's playbook. It's just blatant lies. Yeah, it's annoying, man. It's annoying. I was watching a documentary about 94 World Cup. I think it was 94, 98, the one that America hosted. And they were saying, how can America host 2 World Cups in the space of 3 decades? And both of them are going to be known as some of like the worst World Cups that we've ever had. It's crazy. Good news though, at least we know the Euros 2028 is in England, so we know England's capable of hosting a major competition. Oh, poor pass from Kone. Literally the guy that, oh, he clattered him. He clattered him. That's a yellow. First yellow of the game, and it's actually deserved. They're trying to, is Kolasinac arguing that's a red? Mina, I find your take on Fabrizio Romano's PR system quite interesting. Can't see it differently now about clubs using Romano to get moves. I don't know if you ever noticed, Majid. But just pay attention to some of the players that he, like, during the season, by the way, pay attention to the amount of times he posts about particular players. Like, there's some players that he posts so much about during the season. Oh, he got this many goals, this many assists. Then when the transfer window comes, bam, pushing for a move. That's all I have to say. Good watch along. Big up from Botswana. Big up to everyone in Botswana, man. I appreciate you coming by for the watch along. 18-year-old. This is the kid that I was talking about that Bayer Leverkusen have signed. There you go. Karim Alabegovic on the bench for Bosnia. Plays for RB Salzburg. He's an exciting dribbler. He's an exciting attacker, super dribbler. Signed a contract with Bayer Leverkusen. Will join in July 2026. Big up to Ridwan. We will keep an eye on him. We will definitely keep an eye on him. Another free kick for Bosnia. Keep an eye on Bosnia number 20. Y'all gotta tell me names, man. Stop telling me numbers. I can barely see the shirt numbers. Free kick. Go on. Put in a good delivery. Ooh, good header. All right header. Let me see who's number 20 for Bosnia. Oh, I can't see shirt numbers on FootMob. For some reason I can't see shirt numbers. Oh, Bosnia's all over Canada. Can I just say that? Bosnia are all over Canada right now. Mina, would you take Alphonso Davies at United? No, I wouldn't. Not because I think he's a bad player. I just think he's really struggled with injuries, man. Really struggled with injuries. Oh, the number 20 kid. That's who you're talking about. Bundesliga are making decent signings. Apparently Nathaniel Brown is going Bayern. Listen, if Bayern Munich got 55 million to spend on Nathaniel Brown, hey, we got Marcus Rashford for 40 million. Come buy him too. That'll be a good wide setup. Kolasinac coming through with a crazy scissor kick. Riri, Juma Mubarak sis, how you doing? Riri, are you going to any of the games that's happening in New York? Did you manage to get any tickets? I think New York has got a lot of games, right? Make sure you guys hit the like button, by the way, guys. Be sure to subscribe. We'll be live later on as well for USA versus Paraguay. First ball in. Oluwaseyi, brother. Oluwaseyi, you should be playing for Nigeria, mate. Striker's called Oluwaseyi. Plays for Villarreal. Shout out to him. Expensive in NY. Would it make sense to like go to like Philly or something, fly to Philly to get tickets for the World Cup and watch a game there? Like it would be cheaper surely if you just... How much are flights, inter state flights? Can you find flight tickets for like £30? Because you can find flight tickets here. I could find a flight ticket for £30 to go to like Milan or something. So surely... Did that just hit the ref on a counter? Come on, man. Come on, man. My money long, but not that long. My bad. You're staying up till 2 a.m. for the USA game? Yeah, because I missed a great game yesterday between South Korea and Czech Republic. So I refuse to miss another game. I refuse to miss another good game. And to be honest, Paraguay, Diego Gomez, he plays for Paraguay. I interviewed him. Such a lovely guy. So I'm rooting for Paraguay. Shout out Canada, but just like how South Africa needs to stick to rugby, they need to stick to ice tennis. Ice tennis is mad. Ice tennis is mad because... Oh, what a pass in behind. Go on, Oluwaseyi. Oh, he puts a ball across, not enough on it. Buchanan still got it though. Kone. Oh, wasteful. You lot are saying what? 30 pound can't even get you like a little taxi in America. Damn. So how much would a flight ticket be from like New York to Philadelphia or something, or New York to Atlanta or something like that? One of the other host cities. Defense. If you can go to Toronto, you should. I've been to Toronto in 20. Ooh, ball in, dealt with by Kolasinac. I've been to Toronto in 2015. It was all right. It just reminded me of London. Ooh, another ball in. Save. Wow. Okay, guys. This game is more fun than yesterday's game. Let me just put that out there. Thank you very much, Tim Hortons and Bosnia, for giving us 20 more entertaining more minutes than what I saw last night. NY to Atlanta, you can find something for like 150 or 200. Damn. Jonathan David can't waste chances. I know he does that, but he can't waste chances at the World Cup. Your nation needs a win. Your nation needs a win. Some parking spaces are like £200. What? $200 for parking spots because of the World Cup? You're better off just... How much is a parking ticket? Because that's how I always think about it. I always say to myself, if the parking ticket costs the same price for the parking spot, I'll just not put a ticket on it and then just get a parking ticket and just pay that. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Marsh is not happy on the touchline. You wouldn't fly to Philly or Boston. You drive, it works out cheaper. This is why I always see my cousins in America, yeah, doing like 14-hour drives, 19-hour drives. To me, that's not normal. That is not normal. Tickets are still expensive for games everywhere in the US, sis. They should never get another World Cup ever. I hope I don't see another World Cup in America in my lifetime. No offense, guys, but honestly, I hope I don't see it. Mexico, they can host it. Canada, you can host it. The US, nah. Oh, we got a water break coming up soon, innit? Although it doesn't look like it's that hot in Canada, so why are they having water breaks? And for my people that are watching in the UK, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer ITV or BBC for coverage? I feel like for England games, I prefer to watch it on BBC. Scotland fans were saying when they arrived in the US, there were so many fans who didn't even know the World Cup was going on. Yeah, same. Some of my relatives, they didn't even... Like, they knew, but, like, they didn't know how big of a deal it was. Good defense from Bosnia. Defense. Minna, would you have scored that? 100%. 100%. Top bins, man. Top bins. Guys, it's starting to get a bit tense, by the way. I don't really care for what server's on. Fair enough. The game's the game, innit? I used to prefer ITV. I like Seb Hutchinson on ITV. I like him. I feel like Roy Keane is just so miserable when it comes to punditry. I don't know what it is. Like, he needs to cheer up. Like, I don't know who got his knickers in a twist, but he needs to cheer up on punditry sometimes. Listen, this two-man striker step is working so far, but they're not doing much with it. Yusuf, salam, how you doing? Nice ball in behind. Ref! Come on, ref. How's that not a free kick? He's saying he won the ball. Nah, that's not, come on. I don't listen to commentators. The anti-United bias has driven me to getting used to muting. Yet, excuse me, somebody told me the other day they watch football games on mute because of commentary. And I was like, wow, fair enough. Corner. Come on, Bosnia. Come on, Bosnia. Corner. Come on! Come on, Bosnia! Let's go! I'm so sorry to my Tim Hortons badges and all of them and all my relatives in Toronto and Ottawa and British Columbia and Vancouver and Alberta and Edmonton and where else am I forgetting? I'm forgetting a lot of other places. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm supporting Bosnia. And I love that. This is what I want to see. 1-0 goal for Bosnia. What a goal. That's smelly from the goalkeeper. Yeah, that's smelly. That's smelly from the goalkeeper. Good flick on though, but it's two headers. It's a flick on. And just a little, yeah, come on Bosnia. This is what it's all about. The World Cup. Come on. You'd think I'm from Bosnia the way that I'm celebrating. My 4-3 Canada is still on. It is. Hey, look at those. Why are the Canadians getting upset, guys? There's still 70 minutes to go, man. Don't worry. You still got a water break. We haven't even got to the water break yet. Come on, Bosnia. That we'd love to see. Things we love to see. Jesse Marsh is fuming. He is. 1-0. Looks like this is already going to be better, guys, than what we saw yesterday. Thank God. That was his first ever goal for Bosnia, by the way. Fun fact, guys. That was his first ever goal for Bosnia. UK has Tim Hortons. We do have Tim Hortons. This is the thing. I used to like Tim Hortons more when it was not accessible. But now we have it in the UK. We got it in all the major cities. I don't really have it as much. I remember when I was in Toronto, I used to walk to Tim Hortons every morning for breakfast to get a drink. Every single morning I used to walk there. The World Cup is turning into the Premier League with set pieces. Hey, we saw a throw on yesterday. Hey, show! You just said something in the chat that, because if it's where I think you're talking about, that's literally my back, like, that's ends. But yeah, there's a place that got Tim Hortons. It's got a gym, it's got a cinema, it's got a bowling alley. Look, they're playing Whitney Houston. How can I take this World Cup serious? Are they doing karaoke in the crowd? Apparently yesterday during the Mexico-South Africa game, they showed ads on Fox during the water break, but then they missed some of the game. So now Fox are going to get apparently fined by FIFA. That's crazy, because that's literally my ends. It's crazy. They're playing Whitney Houston. I want to dance with somebody. Game's gone. I used to go there until they gave me bacon breakfast. Oh, yikes. To be honest, I don't really eat from there. I don't like their food. I love a good Timbits and a French vanilla. Imran, leave this World Cup alone, man. Look, they're singing and dancing in the crowd. Oh my god. Guys, what is what is killing me is I can see on the big screen they got the mascots jumping up and down. Now they're playing that song, something is MC Hammer, I think it is. They've turned it into an NBA game. This reminds me of when I went to an NFL game in London. And it was the worst experience in my life. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I thought I went for the sport, but they were shooting shirts into the crowd. They were throwing things into the crowd. They were doing karaoke. They were doing kiss cam. They were doing all this madness. And I was like, hello. We're here to watch a sport. What's going on? Apparently, I was wrong for suggesting that we should watch the sport. Who's staying up to watch Haiti versus Scotland? Anyone that stays up to watch Haiti versus Scotland, yeah? You need help. You actually need help. Because there's a couple of games in the World Cup that it's okay for you to miss. And that's one of them. Sorry, Chaos. My bad. NBA Finals are on at the same time. Is it on Saturday night going into Sunday? And is it going to be it's in San Antonio, right? Because I saw, what's his name, talking about, oh yeah, we're going to win. Everyone around us knows we're going to win. Wemby. That's going to be so funny when you lose. Okay, so all right. A lot of people actually might watch Haiti versus Scotland then, because to be honest though, guys, I want to get the Haiti shirt. They've been forced to change their shirt, you know, because apparently they pay homage to, it's a political shirt they've been accused of having. So they've had to change their home and away shirt. Also, apparently if Canada don't win their group, they won't get to play on home soil if they qualify. Interesting. I just deeped it. They've turned football into 4 quarters. I don't know why we got water breaks in this World Cup. Like, in the hot places, I get it. But come on, Toronto, Canada getting grouped. Who's going to be the worst host nations? Toronto. Who's going to be the worst host nations? Canada or Qatar? Qatar getting grouped was jokes because everyone thought they would do bits and then they absolutely didn't. Qatar though, in the next couple of years, like in the next couple of World Cups, like the UAE, etc., they're going to start giving people naturalization so they can play for the national team. Oh, great pass in. Cut in, left foot, blocked. Bosnia putting their body on the line right now, man. South Africa got group 2. Russia didn't, right? Imagine USA versus Iran happened. That would be sick. You know what? Shout out to the Iran national team, yeah, because their fans are not even allowed to buy tickets. They're not gonna have. Ooh, that's a dirty foul. Off the ball foul there. Russia got out of their group. Brazil obviously got out of their group. Definitely one of these 3 nations are getting grouped, and it feels like it's gonna be Canada. Corner. It's corner. Mina, you know why Liban can't come on SDS anymore? I have no idea, Majid. No idea. I thought he's still on there, I thought. Corner. Defense. Come on, Bosnia. Ooh. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit on the volley there. David, man, get up. Come on, ref. I think USA will stink and I'm here for it. Going to be hate watching them. USA's first game tonight is going to be interesting. I think the Paraguay game is going to be a lot more entertaining than what people think it is. Because USA on paper, yeah, they got a good team. But I don't know what it is about the US. I don't know what it is. When it comes to football, I'm just not sold on it. There's a red card here. This game does feel like it's got a red card in it. I got Iran versus US in my bracket. That would be a crazy game, man. They got to deploy like the UN army or something for that game. Oh, that is some heavy touch. I'm the furthest thing from xenophobic, man. Come on, don't accuse me of that stuff. Bosnia on the break? No. Canada getting back in numbers, man. It's not xenophobic if I'm hating on the US. It's not xenophobic. Iran versus US should be played in Mexico because of the geopolitics involved. Imagine the hate watch on display. The Mexicans would come out in support of Iran, I think. It's the way that Mexican fans were cheering for South Korea yesterday, because South Korea obviously knocked out Germany back in, was it 2018 when they knocked them out? No, was it 2022 or 2018 when they knocked Germany out and themselves in the process, and Mexico ended up going through. Be sure to hit the like button if you just come through, guys. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. If you want to join the membership club, you can. It's the pinned comment in the chat. You get your badges, emojis, custom member content. Of course, you get to support the growth of the channel as well. If you want to support the channel in alternative ways, you can by sending in a super chat with your comments, questions, thoughts. Show some love. We have a super chat goal on the stream today. And like I said, we're going to be pumping out watch-alongs over the next week or so. So come through for all the watch-alongs, man. Come through, come through. I'm hate watching Argentina, Morocco, USA all tournament. What did Morocco do to you? I think if USA versus Iran happened in the World Cup, I think it's only Americans that are supporting USA. I think everybody else in the world would be supporting. Great tackle. Great tackle. Great tackle. Adidas kits are absolutely cooking Nike this World Cup. Yeah, Adidas and Puma have cooked. Another chance? Oluwaseyi? Nah. To be honest, Ridwan, I did a bracket and it's possible. Morocco and Senegal could possibly meet. There's so many possibilities that could happen. So many possibilities that could happen. There you go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jonathan David, brother, you stink. Oh, that's not even Jonathan David. That's not even Jonathan. This two-man striker thing for Canada absolutely smells. He does so well. Uses his body. Bam. Brother, this is not NFL. What would be the biggest shock in this World Cup? In this World Cup, the biggest shock would be if France got grouped. That is, for me, the most shocking thing. If France get grouped, Spain get grouped, or Argentina get grouped. Cape Verde beating Spain would be mad. That would be amazing, though. That would be amazing if that happened. Morocco, South Africa are enemies right now because of the issues. Morocco is due to the way they won the AFCON. South Africa... Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Who's playing next to David? Some guy called Oluwaseyi, I think his name is. Oluwaseyi is his name. And booting the ball over the goal is his game. Because I've seen him have a heavy touch. I've seen him boot the ball over. Long throw. All right, so this is what nations are doing, man. They're doing the long throw thing in the World Cup. They're doing the long throw thing. What else would be shocking if it happened in the World Cup? Argentina getting grouped would shock me. If Germany lose to Carousel, that would shock me. If Jordan topped their table, shocking. Ooh, we might have a counter from him. Oh, good defense. If Morocco as well don't go far. To be honest, there's the African teams I expect to go out of the group stages is Morocco, Senegal, Ivory Coast. That's the 3 teams from Africa I expect to get. Ghana is like a bit of a hit and miss. I don't know what it is with Ghana. For some reason, I expect them to do well, but then I just don't, given how they've done in recent competitions. Sky reporting we're about to submit our first bid for Mateus Fernandes. Good. About bloody time. I wonder what it's going to be, though. It'll probably be something like 50 plus something. Did Kudus get called up? I think he did, but I think he withdrew to injury. Madueke golden ball. That would be crazy. That would be mad if Noni Madueke won the golden ball. That would be absolutely crazy. Scotland beating Brazil a shock. I don't think so, you know. I don't think it's a shock. Iraq beating France. That would be a shock. Imagine if Iraq and Senegal topped their finished first and second. That would be amazing. I would love that. Oh my god, that's that actor. Forgot what his name is. I watched him the other day in The Proposal. I can't remember what his name is. He's not Ryan Gosling. I told you, like, I'm really bad at pop culture and names of celebrities that are not footballers. I can't remember what that guy's called. But he's Ryan Reynolds, thanks. Thanks, yeah, thanks. I watched him in The Proposal the other day. 45 plus 5. That's straight rejection, man. West Ham won't even open the letter. Ernest, I've seen a lot of Ghanaians saying that they want Ghana to go out for the humiliation of the Ghanaian Federation. Like, I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Kone guy. Okay, no, I'm not. I just lied. Because he done the difficult stuff. Then the easy stuff, he messes it up. So I don't know what is going on there from Ismail Akoda. He's probably responsible so far for most of the chances that they're scuffing in the middle of the field. It's coming from him. Kone is awful. He's moving like he's a bit heavy. No one on the right-hand side for Canada right now. But they find someone in the end. Big switch. Dealt with. Is that the right back wearing number 7 for Bosnia? Game's gone. Game is absolutely gone. This Kone guy, he's winning a lot of balls back, but then he's just giving the ball away every time. So I don't know what this is from him. Oh, skips past one. Crosses it in. Calling for a corner. It's given. Given. Corner given. This game has been much... Guys, I know I keep saying it. I sound like a broken record, but this game is way more entertaining than what I've seen yesterday, man. Corner for Canada. He's mad athletic, yeah, you can see. But everything else is non-existent. Oof. Did Jonathan David try to do an overhead kick, but he's calling a handball against Kolasinac? You know this Jonathan... Guys, Jonathan David, yeah? That's not a handball. That's not a handball. That's not a handball. What I was going to say though, Jonathan David, you're playing in the World Cup. Your country are the host nations. You've never won a game. You couldn't even get a trim. You ain't got a barber in Toronto? Corner. Some decent deliveries in so far for Canada. They just got no end product, to be honest. But I feel like this is how they were a little bit at the last World Cup too, that they had everything going for them in every other part of the pitch, but no finished product up front. I don't know what Juve saw in Jonathan David. It's the stats, man. And he was a free agent as well. But it was the stats. The guy was scoring 20 goals every season in the French league. But you put me in the French league, I'm scoring at least 10. Minimum. I'm joking now. I'm not scoring 10 goals, guys. Is my camera out of focus? There you go. We're back in focus. There you go. Sorry, Christopher. I'm going to stop. But it's the first thing I noticed, man. It's the first thing I noticed. I couldn't help it. I really couldn't help it. Maybe there is something wrong with me. Corner. Look, it's going to dangerous areas. Miller gonna put the ball back in. He does. Finds another Bosnian header. Some players have to be grateful to their agents. Unbelievable how some of these men are pros. No, but you know what? For as critical I am of footballers, put them in a five-a-side game with a bunch of random people off the street. You see the difference, man. There's a reason why they're footballers. Raphael, I'm good. How you doing? Who are you supporting for the World Cup? All right, finally, you go short for your corner because Ishmael Kone. There's something about Ishmael Kone I can't put my finger on so far. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to find the right way to put it into terms. Ooh, pass to Jonathan David. Heavy touch. Yeah. It was a hit and hope, I think. It was a hit and hope pass. So you're saying David's taking the piss out. He should be getting a better touch. But it's coming from quite high up. That was a hit and hope pass. Ooh, Bosnia nearly through there. There you go. Do well to win it back. Come on, Bosnia. I never rated him. To be honest, the fact he was free agent and no big PL club. He was one person, by the way, that Fabrizio was posting about a lot during the season. And every summer, Fabrizio was linking him to everyone. Linking him to United, linking him to this, linking him to that. Eventually, he got his move to Juve, which I respect it. But I remember people wanted us to sign Jonathan David. To be honest, though, you're not really taking a risk if he's a free agent. But the fact that Juve want to sign a striker already after one season of him says a lot. And he's not even that old, guys. He's actually quite young. Ridwan, I wish I had Fabrizio's job, man. Honestly, he's got the best job in the world. You're telling me I could just tweet players' stats and link them to moves and it's a wrap. David. All right, guys, allow Jonathan David. Or are you saying Davies or David? Which one? Let's not be too much on the Jonathan David criticism. Juve got 3 dead strikers, and all of them at one point get linked to United. Vlahovic right now. Why am I hearing people saying we should sign Vlahovic? Again, another player that's always linked to United every single summer. He's quite similar to Moises Kean. I don't see that. Just Moises Kean, I've seen at least has done decent numbers when he was at Fiorentina. Who would you rather be, Ornstein or Fabrizio? I like Ornstein, man. I met him a few times. I met him when I was at the Athletic as well. He was so lovely. He follows me on Twitter, and I DM him sometimes. Not for news, but I can't remember why we used to DM me. Why I used to DM him. I used to DM him about something. But yeah, he's a cool guy. David Ornstein gets his stuff from the clubs. Like, I think he's got direct contacts with people at the clubs. There you go, Bosnia. Tahirovic plays a great pass in. Go on, 1v1. Johnston has to defend. He's on like 400k at Juve and apparently wants more. Yeah, Vlahovic, yeah, he does have a Fenerbahce kind of signing. Yeah, he is. That makes sense. I don't see him going to Saudi. I don't see Saudi doing what they've done in the last couple of windows. I don't see them doing that where they just sign everyone and anyone. Kolasinac with the throw-in. Oh, we know. Ooh, what was that? Tahirovic, what was that? I liked when Ornstein linked Rio to Bayern. Yeah, they were upset. But to me, that would be like linking Kobe to like another team. Saudi hype is slowly dying. Nah, Saudi hype is big locally. Cornelius, are you okay, mate? Demirovic been booked. Ooh. Guys, I don't know if you realise there's a lot of pink boots at the World Cup this year. Did you know that? Do you know what the reason is? Why Nike and Adidas and Puma have made all of the World Cup boots are practically pink or fuchsia purple, as they like to say. Apparently they done research and this colour was the most popular colour right now, which is why they've all gone with this. It makes no sense. The only pink boots that I like that I've seen so far are the ones that were released for Valentine's Day for Lamine Yamal back in February. Oof. Oh, what a pass. Oh, what a pass. But this left back, this Canadian left back is doing a good job. I have to respect it. Being Fabrizio must be nice. Financially, he's set for life. He is. And he just got a tweet. Apparently, he's got a team, though, that tweet for him. Especially on, like, deadline day. Oh. Ref is playing on for a lot of stuff. I like it. Lukic, put the ball in, Lukic. Kolasinac, there you go. Look at this football. Oh, he nearly played it across. Close. I don't mind the pink boots, low key, by the way. But everyone is wearing pink boots right now. I'm seeing people playing Predators. We're wearing Predators, that are pink. Keepers are wearing pink boots, man. The game is gone. The game is gone. Another yellow card. To be honest though, for a game that I feel like the ref hasn't stopped that much, still feels like there's been quite a few yellow cards given out. Apparently this is the smallest stadium for the World Cup. It's got a capacity of 44,000. I had them purple Nike Mercurial boots. Might be from 15 years ago. I don't think I've ever worn Nike boots. And I love Nike, which is crazy. Nike is my favorite footwear brand. I've only ever worn Adidas. Ever. Like even till today when I play football, most of my boots in my shoe cupboard, they are Adidas. Although recently I've started to get boots given to me from Puma. So I try out Puma here and there. Nike, I think the last time I wore Nike was those Ronaldinho. Do you remember the black and gold boots? That's like, I got it for my birthday in like, I want to say maybe 2003, 2004 times, around that time. Ooh, great challenge. It's another throw-in. It's a throw-in for Canada. Canada grew into the game, but their attack is rubbish. Yeah, that they might have to put Alphonso Davies up top. I can't lie. Throw in, another long throw in. Ooh. Wow, Bosnia are defending like their lives depend on it. They're putting everything on the line to defend. Kolasinac, man. This guy's having a man of the match performance. This is what the World Cup is about, by the way, guys. This is what the World Cup's about. Buchanan is prem ready, no IQ, just pace and power. Oh, you lot are so harsh. Over the bar. Over the bar. I think that's a wrap. That's practically a wrap. 9 corners in the first half. I wear Skechers because I work there and get 50% off. I've never worn Skechers in my life, to be honest. But apparently they are comfortable. But I've never worn Skechers. I don't know if their boots are comfortable either, to be honest. I might have to give them a try one day. New Balance is the one shoe brand I can't wear. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about New Balance. I just can't wear it. Half time. 1-0 to Bosnia. Let's let me fix this. Half time. Let's see what the stats are saying, guys. Let's see what the stats are saying. Make sure you guys hit the like button. You just come through. Remember, we're doing 2 streams today. Who the hell am I? This is my second stream of the day, by the way. Second stream of the day. We've got a third one later on for USA versus Paraguay, which will be a fun game to watch as well. So make sure you guys come through for that. We're going to go through this game, though. New Balance reminds me of that stinky Liverpool team. Would you take Ryan Reynolds as an owner? No, I wouldn't. I would not take him as an owner. Good first half. Bosnia needed a second goal to seal the win. Okay, so, you know, it's hard for me to keep up with who's on punditry for who, because I know, obviously, you sign with either ITV or BBC. So, BBC have Micah Richards, Wayne Rooney, and Giroud. We were just talking about Giroud earlier on as well, when someone said he's like Nicholas Bentner. Let's go through the stats for this game. Let me just pull it up on the screen. Let's go through the stats, because I think Bosnia have definitely held their own for most of this game. Defensively, yeah, Kolasinac, he's playing out of his whatever, out of his boots, out of his socks, whatever the hell the phrase is. He's playing a man of the match performance, if I'm being honest. An assist, and I think he's actually been the best defender on the pitch. That entire back line have been absolutely solid. But I don't know if that's more down to the fact that this front line stinks. Is that what it is? Is the Canadian front line bad? Because they do everything and get into that final third, and then they do absolutely nothing. Look at this. Jonathan David so far. I'm just trying to pull up Jonathan David's stats here so far. 1 shot on target, 1 shot blocked, 1 big chance missed. Obviously, we know that big chance was that chance that he had, and he basically just passed it into the keeper. Ismail Akone, he got a 6.4 SOFA rating score. SOFA score rating, sorry. 24 out of 30%, 30 passes completed. To be honest, he's had 100% accuracy for long balls, so that's not bad. 3 out of 3 long passes. And then he's had 10 out of 10 passes in his own half, 14 out of 20 in the opposition's half. It just feels like, from the heat map that I'm seeing, it just feels like he gets into that area in the final third outside of the box, and he just gives the ball away every single time. That's what it seems like to me. Missed that big chance on his left foot. He did. Imran needs to stop hating on this World Cup, guys, because Imran's not giving the World Cup a try. Every game he's just saying this game is like a pre-season game. But I did say at the beginning of the game, I did say that I thought Bosnia would defend, and I thought Canada would not be doing well enough to be clinical in front of goal. That when I watched Canada in the last World Cup, I remember thinking, this just looks like a very premature team. And now I feel like they're going through a growth spurt, but that front line is still slightly premature in terms of the fact that they need a lot of chances to land to them. This is the World Cup. You got to make do with the chances that land to you and finish them off. Jonathan David, he needs about 3-4 chances to land to him today if Canada's going to win. Canada have never won a World Cup game ever. They've only qualified for 2 World Cups. This is their 3rd World Cup. This is their 3rd World Cup. So to be host nations, you guys didn't even have to go through a qualifying stage. I don't know, guys. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for people? Do you think that it's a good thing or a bad thing if you don't have to go through qualifiers? Because I feel like whilst the rest of the world is preparing for the World Cup, you're just trying to, see what happens. You're just trying to improve and get better, but you're not taking it serious. I feel like when you have to qualify for the competition, you're more likely to be ready once it gets to the World Cup, if that makes sense. You look at Qatar when they qualified for the last World Cup. Everyone was talking about how the government were pumping money into the team, etc. But they were pants. They were horrible, but they looked like a team that just played against easy people throughout their warm-up stage to the World Cup because they didn't play in any serious qualifiers, if that makes sense. Hi, Mina, I'm still heated after that performance yesterday. I know the South Africans are still mad by it. They're still mad about that performance yesterday. It happens to the best of us, man. Not me, anyways, because not me, but you lot be safe in it. You lot be safe. Let me go see. Well, let's see what Twitter's saying. I want to see what they're saying about United news. Let's see. So apparently, yeah, according to Sky Sports, Man United are preparing to make their opening offer for West Ham midfielder Matheus Fernandes. Doesn't seem like there's much information about it. They haven't really told us much about price or anything. But reportedly, according to Chris Wheeler, West Ham are under pressure to raise more than 100 million in player sales before the end of this month. He's also said that Manchester United have yet to make a formal bid to West Ham, but discussions with the players' camp have taken place and personal terms are not expected to be an issue. Fabrizio Romano has also said that Manchester United will not pay crazy money to sign Matheus Fernandes. He also said that United are in contact with West Ham to discuss the transfer fee for Matheus Fernandes. Guys, am I crazy to think that we might just get a here we go like this weekend? If West Ham need to sell before and make 100 million in player sales before the end of the month, we're already halfway through June. Am I crazy to say that we actually might just get the here we go this weekend? I really hope we do. It could really be possible that we get the here we go. That's if that's true. I think it's possible. I think we're gonna get if we get a bid today. Look at the Bosnian fans going crazy in St. Louis. But yeah, if we get a bid made today, there's nothing to say that we actually might just not come to an agreement with them immediately. Everything's possible. Like it sounds like we've been chatting to them for a minute now, like for the last week at least. So if it's true, it's a done deal within 1 to 3 weeks. Yeah, they have to get it sounds like West Ham need to get the deal done before the end of the month. I think a bid will go in within the next 48 hours. I hope it's the bid that gets accepted, man. I hope it's the bid that ends up getting accepted. I hope it's not a bid that ends up being rejected straight away and then they're showing us back the chances that Canada have missed. It's actually crazy because they do everything right except for that final part. So random. Oh. Ooh. So shout out Sully because he always gives me information before it drops. And he just DM'd me. Let me ask him, is Sky is accurate? Shout out to Sully, man, every time. That guy, he's a top guy, man. Top guy. But I'm hoping if that Matheus Fernandes bid goes in tomorrow, maybe Sunday, hopefully it's a straight kind of negotiation, like West Ham are happy with it. Because apparently PSG inquired about Matheus Fernandes and Somerville and they didn't like the price that was quoted for both of them. So they just said, yeah, now we're not interested in this. So that says a lot. That says a lot. I like to see what Wayne Rooney. Who's your favorite pundit, guys? Just in general, ex-player who's a pundit. Because my favorite is Wayne Rooney. Like the Wayne Rooney podcast is probably one of my favorite podcasts to listen to during the football season. West Ham need 100 million by June 30th in player sales. Where are they getting that 100 million from? That's my question to them, not to you guys, but to West Ham. Where are you getting 100 million from? I'm super happy with Mateus Fernandes. I don't look at the players' club and relegation like some fans don't care about names and all that. Just love his profile. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like, Ridwan, as football fans, you know, you see the worst in the football fans and you see the best in football fans. USA versus Paraguay being advertised for later on. They're relying on us. What, they think that 100 million is coming from us? They must have lost their damn mind. Guys, tomorrow, should I wear a Morocco shirt on stream? Should I wear a Brazil shirt? If there was any way that I could wear a half and half shirt, I would. If I could wear half Morocco, half Brazil, I would do that. Because I got so many Brazil shirts. I got one Morocco shirt. And then Qatar versus Switzerland as well. Tomorrow as well. It's a lot of football, man. I'm basically doing 4 watch-alongs. This one, the one later on, and then 2 tomorrow. A big sum of it for sure. Yeah, definitely. They're getting most of it from us. You think so, Connor? You think they're getting most of that 100 million from us? Given the fact that it sounds like from reports United don't want to pay a lot of money up front. That's why they're going to push to negotiate to pay in incremental amounts. I can imagine us if we agree like 65 million and then we pay like 21, 22, basically like we play in 20s. You missed a Clint Dempsey clap back at Jesse Marsh. What did he say? No, what did he say? Instead, we have to watch. I'm watching Andy Robertson getting interviewed right now. Let me see if I can find a clip on Twitter. Ooh, Arsenal have real interest in Bradley Barker. Interesting. I think we pay 65 million, so that's the majority of what they need. But how much of that do we pay up front? I'm trying to see if I can find anything of what has been... Oh my God, I just realised Casemiro, Edison and Cunha play tomorrow and Mazraoui play tomorrow. I don't know who to support. Damn. Do I put my club allegiance on the table? But then, in that case, I have to support both teams for Brazil versus Morocco? Or do I put my continental allegiance on the table? And do I support Morocco? Mina, how far you think Ghana can go in the World Cup? Honestly, I think they can get to round... Ghana, the team that they have, they should get to at least round of 32. They should get out of the group, at the least. But I feel like when you look at this, if we look at the Ghana squad, yeah, I just want to have a look at what the Ghana potential lineup is going to look like, yeah? When they drew to Wales just last week, yeah? I can't believe... How is Ayew scammed another call-up? Jordan Ayew, wallahi, this guy, is the evil that you've done not enough? Suleimana, love the guy. I think he's a talented player. Really liked him at the last World Cup. Coming into the last World Cup, I liked him. Fatawu, like him as well. Very good talent. But to be honest, the Ghana team is not as stacked as I thought it was. Inaki Williams. The Ghana team is not as stacked as I thought it was. They should still get out of the group. Panama, Croatia, England. They should put up a good enough fight for sure. I just feel like every Ghanaian I've spoken to, they do not feel optimistic. The national team is for the Ayus. I don't know how he's still getting a call up. If Mina shows up in a Morocco shirt, I'll do a Mina hate watch in the chat. Why? I'm supporting both teams. I'm supporting both teams, man. I love Brazil and I like Morocco. Sorry to everyone that wanted Senegal to win, although I still... You know what's so funny is the fact that Senegal have come to the World Cup with... they wanted to come with the AFCON badge and it wasn't allowed. And then Mbappe was asked about African teams, and then he said, the African champion Senegal. Oh, but Morocco are also the African champions. Then he started laughing. He said, oh, I'm not going to comment on it. Actually, never mind. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the Ghana squad, I'm thinking, can they even actually get out of their group? Can they even make the round of 16? The round of 32, sorry. Game's back on, guys. About to kick off second half. And I sense a couple of goals in the second half. Game is underway. Bosnia kicking off. I can feel like a few more goals in this for some reason. Already Bosnia are hitting. Ooh. First shot of the game. Forcing the keeper into a save. The BBC need to stop asking me if I got TV license. Stop asking me if I got TV license. Stop asking. It's the third time since I started watching the game that they've asked if you've got TV license. Big up Boniface. Big up, big up. You know what's crazy to me, yeah, guys? I know it's a bit of a sensitive topic, but how Nigeria did not qualify for the World Cup. Honestly, the team that they have, the fact that they did not make the World Cup should, like, forget even judging the Nigerian FA. The president of the country should have stepped down after that national team didn't make the World Cup. Because that Nigeria team is so stacked. Sometimes it works against you when you've got so many good talents in the team. Obviously, there's a lot more other problems. I am African. I know probably what all the other problems are with your football federation, etc., corruption, and all of that stuff. But just pound for pound, talking about squad, I don't know how they didn't qualify. Oluwaseyi gets intercepted. Buchanan. All right, they've stopped the long throw-ins for now. He's offside. He looks offside. Oh! Oh, that was disgusting from Oluwaseyi. Oh, my God. I take back any criticism. Because he had, man, literally... Malacia. What happened to Malacia against Newcastle just happened to the Bosnian defender. The Nigerian Federation are their worst enemies. The players have every right to demand more from their federation, because Nigeria on paper should be they should be the best team in Africa on paper. You tell me you got players like Oshiman, you got the Fulham defender, you got Lookman, like the players that it will be. It's crazy. I called him rubbish earlier. I take it back. Same. I take it back, man. Oluwaseyi, we take back everything we said about you. We'll only slander Jonathan David. We won't slander you just for that skill. Make sure you lot hit the like button, guys, if you just come through. And I need to remember, when I do a watch along later on, I'm actually not allowed to shout. I can't shout because it'll be 2 a.m. I don't want... some of my neighbors... Ooh! Ooh. Is that a head crash? Did they clash heads? Did he punch him in the head? What happened? Did he punch him in the head or did they clash heads? I thought they... Because if he punched his head, then that's a penalty. Ooh. Ooh. Are VAR going to check that? No idea. Oluwaseyi is up. He's up. He's not got a concussion. I don't know if that was in the... Alright, let's see if it's offside. Is he offside? He's offside. He's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Ooh, no, he's onside. He's actually onside. Glasinac kept him on. And then, what happens? Oh! Oh, does he go through him? He looks like he gets the ball. Hold on. Nah, he gets the ball. He's got the ball. He got the ball, man. No pen. For a second, I got scared, man. I thought it was going to be another red card. Look at this skill. Oh, that's disgusting. Disgusting, man. Oh, the Canadians are booing. Guys, imagine you're sitting all the way at the top of that stand that got no roof. Are you not scared that if you just lean back a little bit, you're going to drop over? That looks scary. Me, I'm scared of heights, man. I couldn't sit up there. This is Canada's chance. No, it's not. In that final third, this team, they got 0 brain cells, man. I have this Miller guy on Ultimate Team. Redwan, I respect the fact that you're still playing Ultimate Team, bro. I have not touched my Ultimate Team since, I want to say, maybe Team of the Year. Yeah, probably like Team of the Year was the last time I touched it. This Miller guy is actually pretty decent, guys. He's actually pretty decent. He's playing in the... Oh, he plays for Hull. Canada is such a Prem team. No IQ at all. Come on, man. What's your beef with Prem teams? Canada are like a newly promoted side. Like, they got some players in the team, but they're not going to last. They got hit on a technicality only because they're hosts. Another ball in. If they weren't hosted it, honestly, do you think Canada would be hosted? Would be in the World Cup? Maybe actually, because of the 48 nations, they probably would have. Bosnia are just happy, by the way, to just... Ooh, Kolasinac. This guy's mad. This is what the World Cup is about, man. Someone needs to let Buchanan know who Kolasinac is. In my language, we would say libah, which means lion. He's a beast. Bosnia are basically playing like Czechia. It's just that Canada aren't as good as South Korea. Fair enough. That's a reasonable observation. South Korea was actually pleasantly fun to watch. They were actually... That's why I'm so looking forward to Netherlands versus Japan. I think Japan is going to be such a fun team to watch as well. And I actually got a Japan shirt, so I'll be supporting Japan for that. Ball in. Nope. Not yet. Good passing. Oh, great passing. Whoa! Off the bar. Kolasinac. Guys, this guy's a beast. Kolasinac just here off the crossbar to clear off the line. That's great football. Great football. This guy's going to win man of the match, man. Look at that. Nice 1-2 passing. That's all it takes. Should he have squared it there? Should he have squared it? He had 3 men lining up in the box. How does he not square it? Great performance from Kolasinac, man. He should be finishing that. You think so? It's a bit of a tight angle, though. You just gotta hope the keeper parries it out. Oh! Oh! He's through! He's through! How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Come on, man. I'm getting on to Canada for missing that chance, but that has been gifted to you. This Cornelius guy, he actually sucks, guys. Can I just say that? This Cornelius brother, he sucks. He's not good. That is a corner, by the way. It hit the keeper's leg. This is a good performance from Bosnia, but they need to do more. Oh. Oh. Oh, Canada on the break. They can't do nothing, man. They can't do nothing, man. Unknown, big up. How you doing? Who you supporting? This game's end to end. It is. It's way better than what we watched yesterday, guys. Way better. Way better than what we watched yesterday, man. Proper. This is what the World Cup is about. This is World Cup football, man. I'm watching Kolasinac ball out. I'm seeing man miss one-on-ones. You know, I'm seeing you get a yellow, you get a yellow. All that we're missing is a pen right now. What are they doing? Jonathan David. Hello, Jonathan. Jonathan, wake up. Your nation needs you. Your nation needs you, Jonathan. Christopher, tell us how you really feel, man. Send David back to Canada. Jesse Marsh actually set them up well. They just aren't good in the attack. Yeah, that's it, really. That's honestly it, because I feel like they're doing everything in the middle of the field. Also, it helps the fact that Bosnia sat south them for most of the game. Bosnia are just defending, which it works for Bosnia as well, to allow Canada to have more of the ball. Hey, ref, he's wasting time. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm meant to be supporting Bosnia. Why did I actually say that? I'm meant to be supporting Bosnia. Why am I doing that? But you got 5 seconds, man, for a throw-in, man. Miguel Almiron plays for Paraguay. He's their only hope. Nah, they got a couple of good players. They got Diego Gomez from Brighton. They got that other kid as well. I think he plays for Brighton as well. And Cisco, I think his name is. The Arsenal muscle memory kicked in. Hey, ref, come on, man. That's a yellow, man. He pushed him. Ref. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button, guys, if you just come through. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. And be sure to join us. Who's coming through for the USA Paraguay watch along? Be honest, guys. Be honest. Apparently he's in. Oh, I didn't know he was injured. I thought he was in the squad. But be honest, my people. Who's coming through for the USA Paraguay watch along? Be honest. In the box, Bosnia, go on. Just smash it from there. I just need one madman to just take a shot from... What is the keeper doing? I will not be there. Show, it's okay. You explained why you won't be there. It's all right. I expect a lot of the people on the west and the east to be there. You know, if you're in Thailand, Malaysia, Middle East, all of them places, and the US and Canada, etc. What time is that? It will be 2 a.m. UK time. If you are in the Caribbean, I expect you to be there. Ooh, just over. I'll watch. It will be 3 a.m. here, but I'm staying up. Fair enough. Shout out to Botswana, man. 3 months to a year, I pick up the night shift. I've seen a lot of men on TikTok saying that they're offering to do the night shift for their kids during the World Cup so that they could have a reason to be awake. Let's hope it's a bit more goals than this. Sherry, I feel like this game has been entertaining. I don't know if you don't feel the same, but I feel like this game has been entertaining for sure. Oh, we got a substitution from Canada. Is that Canadian player Mali? No, he's Ethiopian, but he looks Somali because the Somali community have been arguing about whether he's Somali or not, and he's come out and said he's not. He's Ethiopian. But he plays for Norwich. He just got signed by Norwich in the January window. I think they brought him from an MLS team. I don't feel the same. This game been poor. The finishing has been bad, but I think like it hasn't been one-sided like yesterday. I wonder if my brother's going to the World Cup games that's in Canada. Oh, he said he might be going. The in-between football has been better than yesterday. That's true. That's true. Oh, that's so close. It's very close. Who plays for Norwich? The guy that's coming on for Canada right now. I think his name is Ali Ahmed. Why am I saying his name like that? His name is Ali Ahmed. I think his name is. Or Ahmed Ali. I might be saying it the wrong way around. But he plays for Norwich. Were you supporting South Africa yesterday? Given that I think Botswana and South Africa are kind of rivals, no? That guy looks so Somali. It's crazy, man. Honestly, South Africa surprised me yesterday. They don't usually play a back five. Their football is usually good to watch. This team needs David so bad. I wonder if they'll bring him on. He wasn't fit enough to play. He didn't even start in the Champions League for Bayern in the semis. He didn't start for them. He came off the bench. Double change. Oh, Jonathan David! Jonathan David getting hooked in a World Cup when your country needs you. Promise David is on. Promise David is on for Jonathan David. Maybe that David can promise us a goal. You get it? Because his name's Promise David. And Jonathan David is called Jonathan David. So Promise David can maybe be the David that promised us a goal. Oh, that was a good joke. No one's laughing in the chat, but I feel like that was a good joke. Anyways, guys. Jonathan David has been hooked. Anyways, next topic. Because nobody laughed. I was actually supporting South Africa yesterday. Not gonna lie, I've been there a few times. Fair enough. Nice dad joke, Minna. Thank you, Ree. At least Chaos is laughing. Hey, and Abdi's laughing too. Thank you. You lot don't know me. I love a good dad joke, man. I love good dad jokes. Lukic off. He's the guy that scored for Bosnia. Well, hello, Americans that are watching. Is it true that the coverage in America, when someone has a substitution or a red card, they've got like text under the scoreline? Because that would piss me off. I saw yesterday the South Africa game, they had 2 red cards under South Africa's name, and then it said 2 players have been sent off, basically, and explaining it. Ethiopians and Somalis are the same people. No, they're not. That is very actually mean to say, because they are 2 different ethnic groups. It's like me saying to you, Kenyans and, I don't know, it's like saying Kenyans and Ugandans are the same people. They're not the same people. Riri, I don't know how you can watch it like that. That would irritate me, man. That would irritate me. Even this scoreboard is kind of annoying me a little bit because I feel like it's too much. But I like it. This scoreboard, I feel like is better than the one that I had yesterday. Promise David has scored more goals, by the way, than Jonathan David last season. That's crazy in the league that he plays it. Go on, Ali Ahmed. Come on. Good pass. He's East African, so I'm going to support him. They're cousins, Minna. They're not, man. They're not. You tell a Somali person that you are cousins with Ethiopians, they will get mad. And vice versa. Down to 9 men. I saw this. Ali Ahmed, go on. Promise David! He didn't promise us nothing. Don't you have to pay in America to watch it? Isn't it on free to air channels? Good question, guys. Question in the chat for the Americans. Is the game on free cable? I think you guys call it cable? Free cable? Or is it on paid? I don't even know if that makes sense. We're going to have another water break soon. I'll start a rumor you and Yo-Yo are cousins. Me and Yo-Yo are from the same end, so... Okay, it's free. It's okay. There you go. You got your answer. It's free in America to air. It's not behind a paywall. You know what I was saying? My dream is, yeah. I got my niece. She finished university for the summer. My other nephew, he's finished school for the summer. And I said to them, you lot are living my dream. Because I could just watch the World Cup all day, every day. Like, just sleep late. There you go. Canada, get in behind. Edge of the box. He's going to shoot. Take a shot. Ooh. Nowhere near the target, but he's claiming it took a touch from someone. But yeah, this is prime. This World Cup, if you're in the UK or you're in Europe, the best thing that you can be is a uni student, because you got nothing to do every day. You just watch football. Living my dream, man. They need to bring Edin Dzeko on. Oof. These guys are just flying into crazy tackles as well. When did you finish uni? Yeah, we're not going to have that conversation, man. We are not going to disclose that information. Great pass. Great touch. Ball in. Can anyone get on it? Off the line again. Off the line again. Majid, I can, but also I want to sleep sometimes. Like, I want to sleep, so... I'm gonna finish uni in 02. Nah, man, I wasn't even in. Come on, I did not finish then. I did not finish. I finished uni about around. If I say it, you lot, it's gonna give away my age. That's the thing. So technically, if you ask when I finished uni, I could say I finished uni in 2021, which I did. I finished my masters then. Across the box. Ooh, dealt with. Ooh, Ahmed just fizzed it across. But yeah, I did my masters during COVID. Just before COVID started, I started my masters. I finished my masters during COVID, and that was one of the silver linings of COVID, because I was gonna fail. I was absolutely gonna fail my second semester, and then they turned around and said, "Don't worry, guys. You're gonna learn from home. Everyone, open book exams, do your dissertation." I said, "This is the best thing that's ever happened," because I would have failed. So I finished my masters. I had my graduation for that in April 2021. Ooh, on the break. Go on. Canada caught out. Put a pass in. What's he doing? What's he doing? I don't know what that was, man. Bosnia had a good break there. What degree? I did my master's in financial management. Go on, Ahmed. No, never mind. Never mind. And how's that a foul? Mina was too busy watching World Cup in 02 to get a degree. I don't know why Bosnia did that. Why did that guy do that? You telling me you got a free... It was a 3-on-1 break at one point. Go on, free kick. Ball in. Ooh. Don't let it go out for a corner. Well done, Kolasinac. Ref! Come on! Where's the card? Where's the card? Is open book exams easy? I never did them. I did IT, had to memorize 3 years of work. Which they taught only for like 20 questions come up. Open book exam, yeah, it was easy. For the degree that I was doing, I had to memorize a lot of formulas. I had to memorize, a lot of formulas, a lot of theory. So when you do open book exam, we had 48 hours to complete the exam. So I had a lot of time. And obviously I had to be open book, because if you're doing the exam from home during COVID, they can't control what I'm searching up. Well, they could, but it would be too much for them. So they just let everyone have open book. So open book was definitely easier. So it was all right. And I can also do it in my own time. So I would like start it in the morning, have a break, come back to it later, do another question, come back to it later, do another question. And I wouldn't submit it until the last minute. I started uni during COVID. Those online exams saved me. I feel sorry for people that like were finishing school / starting uni in COVID, because like, yeah, finishing high school must have been horrible at that time because you don't get to experience like finishing high school, starting uni or graduate. Imagine graduating your like during COVID. Like I did it, but it didn't matter at that point because that was my second degree. So I've already experienced the graduation ceremony. But if that was my undergrad, I would have been sad because my graduation was virtual. It was like it was a video that you can basically a Zoom that you tune into, and then they say your name and your picture comes up on the screen, and that's it. But they sent everybody a cap and gown and told us we can take our own professional pictures at home, which wasn't too bad. This stadium is mad, guys. I think Canada will feel hard done, you know, if they don't get a goal, because they've done everything today but get a goal. They've done everything but get a goal. But I'm sorry, we're here for Bosnia, man. We're here for the Bosnia dub. First year of uni was dead because of COVID. I can imagine, man. We had a time limit. When you start, it's go. You can't go and relax, then finish later. Okay, yeah. My exams weren't like that during COVID. I didn't go to my graduation ceremony. I forgot to sign up. And when I inquired, there were no seats left for my family. So I didn't bother going on my own. For my undergrad, I had 2 tickets for my ceremony. But obviously, I got a big family. And then I had a friend in my course whose family wasn't coming. So no one was coming to his ceremony. So he gave me he gave me all his tickets. So a lot of my family were able to come into the ceremony because of that. Doing exams is hard, man. They teach you 3 years, then only a few questions come up. But you have to learn the pattern. That's how it was for my undergrad. My undergrad was all exams. I didn't do a dissertation. I never did essays. It was just exams for every module every year. And you just had to learn the pattern. That's it, man. You just got to learn the pattern of exams. And once you know the pattern, you know what's going to come up. You know what the exam question is going to be like, what it's asking. Oof, risky football there from Canada. They get caught out. Ishmael Kone gets caught out as well. Ceremony tickets are like World Cup tickets. Yeah, and he didn't even charge me for his tickets as well. Like, he was actually kind of nice. He didn't charge me. He just gave it to me for free. Because I came to my ceremony with like, I think it's like eight people, me plus 8. And I only had 2 tickets, which is default, my mum, but one of my other siblings. But then, yeah, I managed to bring in more people. Uni is not about exams. It's about the experience, man. Ooh, he's getting angry at the ref. Book him, ref. Ishmael Koenig, book him. Right in front of the ref, by the way, he commits a foul. Oh, that's soft, actually. That's actually soft. 8 people. Yeah, 8 people. I could have brought more if I wanted to. I could have brought way more people to my ceremony. Looks like it's a double sub for Bosnia. Yeah, Kone lost the plot, man. He's head loss, proper head loss. Why is Davies still on the bench? I don't think he's fit enough, man. I just don't think he's fit enough. I wrote my senior high school exam in 2020. If it wasn't for COVID, I would have failed. Also started my first year of uni in 2021 online. That saved me. Yes, I think a lot of people were saved in that time. COVID was a weird time though, guys. Like, I can't believe we actually lived like that. If I was a conspiracy theorist, I would believe that we all died during COVID and we're just living in a second life right now. Because, ooh, he's getting angry. He's trying to play a bit dirty right now. This Canadian guy, number 14, he just tried to barge the Bosnian guy. The Bosnian guy didn't even move. He did not even move. He tried to barge him. He didn't even move an inch. "15 minutes to go. Do you guys think Bosnia is going to hold on?" Honestly, if I had £1 right now for every time I seen Kone give the ball away, crazy. COVID was a social experiment. COVID was so random, man. Honestly, like, now that I think back, I'm like, did we really used to queue up for the supermarket with like a gap between each person? We used to wear face masks, which I don't mind that. I don't mind the whole face mask stuff. But everything was shut down. I remember all the takeaway places were closed, so everyone had to cook food. That was probably the worst part about COVID, is that you had to cook food every day. Because all the takeaway places were closed. It's crazy to think, Imran, that it was 6 years ago. I feel like COVID to me was yesterday, man. The toilet paper the toilet paper hoarding, washing your groceries after you bring it from the shop. Ooh, this game is looking a bit, guys. Someone is gonna commit something stupid. They're gonna commit a stupid foul. Who's the striker for Canada coming on? Oluwaseyi. I can't believe he lasted longer than Jonathan David. That says a lot. Takeaways in restaurants were only open for takeaway. I don't remember ordering on Uber Eats though. Before lockdown, my mum and I just ran to my grandma's place in my home village. Fair enough, fair enough. It was annoying. I was doing my masters during lockdown, so I couldn't even enjoy what everyone was doing. Like, to be honest, all everyone was doing was playing PlayStation. Like, my people, my batch of society was just playing PlayStation and doing virtual content, streaming, etc. Oh, what a pass. Lauren, big time bum. Really? Is he bad? Is he worse than what we've just seen? Ali Ahmed, you're so lucky you're not Somali. I would have been claiming you right now, man. You're lucky, you're lucky. Ooh, apparently Lewandowski is in talks to join Chicago Fire in the MLS. Interesting. The new Bond game is very good. Is it, Jason? I completely forgot it came out until I saw a trailer of it the other day. Canada just passing side to side. Don't give it to Ismail Okone. He's going to give the ball away. I was on a weight loss journey during COVID, lost 20 kilos. That's serious, man. That is serious. Kone, he doesn't lose the ball. He's driving all the way. Ooh, on the turn. Oh, goal! He ain't no bum. He ain't no bum. He's not like those other guys. He's not like those other guys that got hooked. He came on and said, listen, a real number 9 is on the pitch. He said a real number 9 is on the pitch. Fair enough, you know, because we just had to watch some bumminess. Ooh, not him doing the... What we just had to watch was actually unfair. What we had to watch was unfair. So at least we got to see someone actually score on target. The build-up was good. Yeah, that was a good build-up. That was good build-up. And Ismail Okone drives with the ball there. There you go. He drives into the space, plays the pass. Nice little pass and move. He's onside as well. I feel sorry for Bosnia, man. They defended very well. They were defending very well for 70-something minutes, but that's a great turn, man. Look at that. Oh, it takes a deflection. Takes a little deflection. That's what takes it away from the keeper. The keeper would have had it otherwise. But game on, man. Game on. 1-1. Thank you. I don't want to see Jonathan David and that other guy on the pitch. I do not want to see them on the pitch for the next game, man. Canada might actually win. They could. They could, you know. Commentator said tiny deflection. That was not a tiny deflection, man. That was not a tiny deflection. Yes, they've equalized. With 11 minutes to go, bring on Edin Dzeko. Bring on Edin Dzeko, please. Great ball from Promise. That was a good pass from Promise, man. Jonathan and the other guy couldn't do that, man. Couldn't do that. Oh, the stadium's gone loud now. By the way, I saw, leading up to this game, yeah, I saw Canadian fans getting interviewed. I think it was on Sky or something. I can't remember. And they were like, what chance do you look forward to? And they were saying, ooh, ah, Canada. I said, ooh, ah, Canada. I swear they stole that chant from Cantona. Promise David, shot blocked. But yeah, they were saying, ooh, ah, Canada. Ooh, ah, Canada. I'm thinking that sounds very familiar, that chant. This is all Mina's fault. What did I do, man? Nice little give and go, man. Yeah, Kolasinac kept him on by a lot of space, man. Southampton side? Really? Fairs to Southampton? I think he plays in the Belgian league, right? Let's see. 31 years old. Damn. I mean, that's not old, but in football age, that's old. Make sure you guys hit the like button, by the way, guys. If you just come through, be sure to subscribe. And if you've been here the whole time and you haven't hit the like button, then what are you doing? Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new here. We are live later on. 15 minutes before kickoff, we'll be live for USA versus Paraguay, which kicks off at 2 a.m. UK time. Hopefully that will be a good game as well. Apparently Trump won't be at the opener, which is crazy for the leader of the nation to not be at the opener of the World Cup in your home country. I would have sold him in my managerial career because of his age. Ooh. Long pass. No one's getting on the end of that. The boos at MSG killed him. Yeah, he's probably feeling too paro. He knows he's going to get booed like hell. Oh. This game is heated up, guys. I don't think Trump cares. What about the World Cup? I think he doesn't realise how big of a deal the World Cup is. And Kolasinac asking for the ref to help him up. He's asking for the ref to help him up. I'm surprised. Why is Drake not at the game, guys? Isn't he the most famous person that has been produced by Canada, surely? Shouldn't he be there? Where does Kolasinac play now? He plays at Atalanta. He plays at Atalanta. Hey, Kolasinac has used every juice in his body for this game. Where's Justin Bieber? Good question. Where's Justin Bieber? Where's Drake? Where's The Weeknd? Who else? What other? I'm trying to think of all the famous Canadians that I know. Apparently Thierry Henry's wife is Bosnian. Imagine Thierry Henry's kids playing for Bosnia. That would be mad. That would be mad. Are you guys going to bring on Dzeko anytime soon? No more subs. Maybe Dzeko ain't going to come on. Yeah, I think Kolasinac is still at Atalanta. Let's see. Yeah, apparently, well, he was there the season that just passed. Oh, his contract ends this season. His contract ends at the end of the month with Atalanta. Corner. Corner. Bosnia corner, come on. I think Bosnia can score from this. Canada have struggled against Bosnia's set pieces. There's been a chance from pretty much most of them. Ball in. Edge of the box, go on, have a shot. Oh, scuffs it. Go on, put a delivery in. Step overs. Nothing there. Good defending. Why are you lot calling Konya up? 5 minutes to go. I think a goal can come from either side, but momentum is with Canada. Come on, man. Ali Ahmed, where are you? Come, man. Score. This Bosnian winger just reminds me of Garnacho. Is that what we're going to say about anyone that's just dusty, like, that's just crap? We're just going to say they remind us of Garnacho. This guy just running into trouble, man. Corner, Canada might... Oh, throw in. Throw in. They win the throw in. I forgot Garnacho exists, man. You lot need to do what I do. Just forget that he exists, man. Forget he exists. He didn't even go to the World Cup. Haha, shame on you. You said, oh, I'm just going to sit out. And then in 6 months, I sit out for 6 months. And yeah, hold that. Hold that. Enjoy your time in flipping... I don't know. Where do people go on holiday to? Greece. Enjoy your time in Greece with your family during the World Cup. Another delivery in. Oh. That's not a bad pass. Look at the left. Look at the... Oh. He didn't look up, guys. He didn't look up. Clearly, Bosnia... I think Bosnia are realising now that long balls over the top against Canada could work. But it's too late, man. Look at this promise guy just using bare strength. He's just using his strength to get past people. Can I just say... Bosnia are too, like, physical for Canada, man. Bosnia need Dzeko on. They've used all their subs, man. They've used all their subs. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. That is the funniest national anthem, man. I always used to confuse Canada and American national anthem because Canada's... They both start with O. Because America's, oh, say, can you see? So I always used to mix up that and Oh, Canada. But at least Canada are singing about their country and not the person that rules the nation. Whoever wins the World Cup, guaranteed Trump will be giving the trophy to the captain and then he'll stay on the podium. He'll probably try to get in the group picture. He'll probably try to get in the picture with whatever national team win it. I think Bosnia might just try to see the game out. Just try not to concede. Just try not to concede and see the game out. Damn, Arsenal trying to sign that winger from Club Brugge. I know Canada's anthem because of Shawn Michaels. I don't even know why. I know Canada's anthem because of my family. That's why I know it. Look at this. Canada, why are they running in bunches? Which winger? His name is Christos Zolis from Club Brugge. 40 million euro price tag. So anything is possible. I think I saw Trossard is leaving for 20 million. So it makes sense. 12 chances on goal. 7 for Bosnia. 4 on target for Canada. 3 on target for Bosnia. Canada could go through. They got Qatar and Switzerland. Switzerland is the only guarantee for me that's going through. Everyone else is possible. Qatar, maybe not so much. Keeper. Keeper. Canada probably could go through. Bosnia could also go through. This Ahmed is okay. He's a nice, tricky, skillful winger. I don't know what his finishing product is like. 6 minutes extra time. Where the hell did that come from? He came on for Buchanan, so I think he's done a better job so far than Buchanan did. Ooh, that went out, ref. That looked like it went out. One more change for Canada, I think. Yeah, one more change. One more change. How many players who played in 06 World Cup and will play in this World Cup? Good question. Good question. You got to ask AI for that one. Only Ronaldo. No, Ronaldo. Luka Modric. No, Luka Modric should be in that. Ochoa. Ridwan says 4. I trust Ridwan because Ridwan's a stat guru. Ochoa, Messi, Ronaldo, and who else? Go on. Ref! What? He doesn't give that! Okay, but he gives that the other way. Canada pissed. Canada are pissed. Modric. Yeah, there you go. 4. 4. That is a free kick, by the way. I don't know how he doesn't give that. And this one, Promise David just absolutely bulldozes him. Not Dzeko, or did Bosnia not qualify? No, they weren't playing then. But also, I don't even think was Dzeko playing for his national team at that point. For his senior team. He probably was, to be honest. You think they can snatch a goal? This would be a serious smash and grab. Go short. How are you trying to head it back across? What is that? Promise David. Larin, this guy is actually... Oh, he got dragged. He got dragged. Another yellow. Another yellow, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do in moments like that. This Larin guy is way better than the Promise David and Jonathan David and the other one that we watched. He's way better than them. The ball sticks to him well. Yeah, he can dribble as well. For someone that size and that height, he's actually pretty decent in his strides of dribbling. 3 minutes. Oh, Qatar versus Canada. That might be the biggest snooze fest ever, but we'll be here. We will be here and force ourselves to watch it. Oh, Ismail Okone. That was poor. Giving the ball away. What are Canada doing? This Cornelius guy, he's been suspicious for a while. Ball in. Ali Ahmed puts a delivery, a scooped one in. Keeper collects. Are they related to Craig David? I don't know what's worse, that question from Chaos or the answer from King in the Indies. And you lot are getting on to me for my dad jokes. Nah. Defense. Defense. Go on, Canada. What you got? The stadium looks tiny. I think it's the smallest stadium that's being used for the World Cup out of all the stadiums. 45k capacity, I think. Can you put a delivery in? He can. Oh my God, that was probably the chance. That was probably the chance for Canada. Again, it's Larin. It's landing to him. Might have to be one of them ones where he maybe starts the next game. You don't have the time that you think you do, Canada, to be passing around in the back like this. You don't have the time that you think you do. You got 20 seconds at best. Imran, give the World Cup a chance, man. Ali Ahmed. Get up, man. Get up. What is that? The Brazil versus Morocco has a 82k stadium. Where are they playing that in? Where are they playing that in? Look at that. What a block. What a block. And there you go. Game done. I think the game is done. Yeah, the game is over. Larin could have really won it. That's the first ever point that Canada have ever picked up in the World Cup. First ever point that they have picked up in the World Cup. I did not expect that. 6 draws on the run, apparently, for Bosnia. Both of them got a point from this. And I'm telling you, this group... Let's look at the group, by the way. I want to pull up the group here. Because I think anybody can come out from this group. I actually think anybody can come out from this group. Let's have a look. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, as well. No way, that's true. Yeah, this is only their 3rd World Cup. This is only their 3rd World Cup. So, it makes sense. The last World Cup, they lost every game. They've lost at every World Cup, basically. They've lost at every World Cup that they've been in. They've only... This is their 3rd World Cup that they've qualified for. I remember the last World Cup vividly because they were pants in that. So this is their 1st point. Still chasing their 1st win in the World Cup. Canada's a early developed football nation, I think. But you can see the growth, in my opinion, from the last World Cup and this World Cup, from this performance. You can definitely see the growth. But if you look at this group, guys, you got Canada, Bosnia, Switzerland, and Qatar. Anyone can come out of this group. I think the only team I fully expect to actually come out of this group is Switzerland. Everybody else, I think, is fair game. Group of life. Which host is going to be knocked out in group stages like South Africa in 2010? Could be Canada, could be US. I expect Mexico to get out of their group. Possibility that Mexico could get England, depending on how both of them finish in their groups. But I think it will be either Canada or US. US got a winnable group, though. Qatar might shock the group and beat Canada. Christopher, I don't think... Have you watched Qatar enough? Qatar are atrocious. Like, even in the expectation of Arab football, Qatar are not even the most fun team to watch. Saudi are more entertaining to watch than Qatar. Let's put it like that. Saudi are more entertaining to watch than Qatar. Iraq are more entertaining to watch than Qatar. I would even argue maybe Jordan. Like, Qatar have decent players. They've got Akram Afif, who's like the star boy of the Qatari league. I would be shocked if Qatar beat anyone in this group. Genuinely speaking, I would be shocked. Maybe they can draw. Maybe they can snatch a draw somewhere. But yeah, anyway, this group is pretty, I think, winnable for anybody. If we're being honest, this group is pretty winnable. Let's see. This Cornelius guy, no offense, he should not be playing again for Canada. Are you telling me there's not a better centre-back that can play there? Buchanan, I will go with Ahmed for the second game. I will start him over Buchanan. I'm looking at this. You know, I would say these two here, big tackle at the end of the game against Larin. That Larin guy, I would say he should actually start. He should actually start over... I don't know out of the 2 strikers who he should start with. I feel like Jonathan David will start regardless. Like, you can have your opinions on him, but I think Jonathan David will start regardless of what we think. So maybe Oluwaseyi has to be dropped. But Bosnia done the thing. I can't lie. They've done what they set out to do, which was defend and just hit on the counter. What's the next games? in the World Cup for these guys. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Oh, I can't even check. I do not know how to use SofaScore. Usually I use football, but I thought let me use this one for today. But listen, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. I will be live. Let's go back to the big screen. I will be live in less than 4 hours. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But we're going to do it. USA versus Paraguay. I'll be live for a watch along. So I really hope to catch a lot of you guys for that one. Yes, I'll be back. And a lot of people in the chat said they will be back as well. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe as well on your way out. And then I'm going to do a match reaction at the end of the USA Paraguay thing. I'm going to do like a roundup every day of all the matches. So I'll catch you guys all for the next watch along. Koala, I expect to see you there because it'll be like, what, 5 a.m. in Africa? 4 a.m. in Africa? I don't know, man. I expect to see you there. But I'm out. Have a great one, guys. And I'll catch you guys to hate on USA. Sorry to all the Americans. Peace, guys.